Hi guys, I Aziz welcome you to Codemaster, and in this video I will show you how to delete files and folder using files class in Java. So let's get started. Alright guys, let's begin this video. So guys, in order to delete files and folder using files class in Java, let's create one folder first. Okay, although I have temp folder already, but anyway, let's create one more folder. Let's call files dot create a directory. Okay, so this method takes path as argument, so let's give it path dot off. Okay, and let's give it a path that is test. This is going to be the name of the folder. Okay, now this method throws an exception, that is Java IO exception. So let's wrap this piece of code inside of try block. Okay, let's name it try. Copy this piece of code, move it into the try block, and then use the catch block to catch Java input output exception. So let's call input output exception, give it a name. Okay, let's print this exception on the screen. Let's run the program, and you will see that the test directory is created over here, and we are done. Now the directory is created. Now it's time to delete this directory. So how to delete this directory? Let's call files dot delete method. Okay, so delete method takes path as argument. So let's give the same path into this method. Now this method also throws an exception, that is which exception? IO exception. So again, let's wrap this piece of code inside of try block. Okay, and let's catch this error IO exception, give it a name. Okay, let's print this exception on the screen, and we are good to go. Now let's try to delete this file. Let's run the program, and we'll see whether this method deletes the file or not. Let's run the program, and you will see that the file gets deleted. Oh, and this is great, isn't it? Now let's try to delete this temp directory. Okay, so let's make it temp. Now let's run the program, and boom, it is throwing an exception, that is directory not empty exception. Oh my god, what to do? So guys, this exception means that we cannot delete directory if that directory is not empty. Yes, you heard that right. So let's go to declaration of this method, and you can read over here that it is written that if the file is a directory, then directory must be empty. So that is why this is not deleting the temp folder, because temp folder already contains so many files, that is temp2 folder, Java file, hello.txt, world.txt. So what to do in this case? So in this case, we have to delete the innermost file first, then temp2 file, then temp2 folder, and then temp folder. Now the question over here is how to delete the inner file first. So as you have seen in the previous video that we can traverse all the files in the hierarchy from top to bottom. How to traverse all the files in the hierarchy? We have to simply use files.walk method, right? So let's use try resource block, and let's call files.walk. Okay, and this walk method takes path as argument. So give it a path dot off dot temp. Now this method gives us streams of all the path in the given folder. Okay, so let's store this stream of path in the files variable. Okay, now till here everything is fine. Now what to do? So now what we have to do, we have to first of all sort all the path in descending order. So in order to sort all the path in descending order, we have to call files.sort method. Okay, sorted method. And inside of this sorted method, we have to pass collections.reverse order. Okay, then we have to call for each method. Okay, then this for each method takes a consumer. Okay, so let's give it a consumer, and that is going to be our lambda function. File tends to. Okay, now this file is nothing but it's a path, so let's make it path. Okay, now we can call files dot delete and give it this path. If you are not understanding, don't worry, I will explain all of the code in detail. Okay, now this delete method throws Java IO exception. Okay, So let's wrap this piece of code inside of try catch block. Let's use try, paste it here, and then use catch to catch this exception, IO exception. Give it a name, and let's print this exception on the screen. E. Format the code. And now let's understand what are we doing here. So first of all, let's understand how this walk method works. Okay, so let's understand this. So starting from the temp folder, this temp folder has temp2 folder, and this temp2 folder has java.txt file, and then we have hello.txt file and world.txt file. So this is the entire hierarchy of this folder. Okay, .temp folder, right? So the walk method is going to walk starting from the first folder up to the last file in this specific hierarchy of the folder. Okay, so this means the walk method is going to traverse first temp folder, then temp2 folder, then java.txt file, then hello.txt file and world.txt file, and whatever files and folder it traversing, it's going to convert that files and folder into an object of path and give us a stream of path in returns. But here is a catch. It's going to give us all the path in this order from top to bottom, which means it's going to give us the path of temp folder, then temp2 folder, then java.txt file, then hello.txt file, and then world.txt file. But the problem over here is that we cannot delete the temp folder first, right? Because this folder contains another folder and other files. So we have to do this operation in reverse order. So which means we have to first delete the world.txt file, then hello.txt file, then java.txt file, then temp2 folder, and then temp folder. So that is why I am doing sort here. So I am sorting all the paths in descending order. So that is why I am using a comparator. This is a predefined comparator that is available in collections class. Okay, and after sorting all the paths in reverse order or in descending order, we are running a for each loop over all the paths, and then extracting all the path from the stream of path, and then we are calling delete method over that path. So this is how we are deleting the innermost file, then the outermost file, then the outermost file. So it's going to delete world.txt file first, then hello.txt file first, and then it's going to delete java.txt file, then temp2 folder, and then temp folder. I hope this is clear to you. So guys, it's very simple. So walk method simply going to traverse all the files and folder in a given hierarchy from top to bottom and give us a path of all the files and folder in a form of stream. And then we are sorting stream in reverse order, and then we are deleting all the path of that stream one by one. So now we are good to go. Let's run the program, and boom, you will see that the temp folder is completely deleted along with all the files and folder that exist inside of temp folder. Okay, so guys, this is how you can delete files and folder using files class in Java. If you want to delete a specific folder or file, you can use the files.delete method. If you want to delete folder recursively, then you have to follow this method, that you have to walk all the files and folder first, then sort it in the reverse order, and then you have to delete all the files and folder one by one. So I hope now you have good understanding of how to delete files and folder using files class in Java. So this is all from my side. So if you have learned something valuable from this video, then hit the like button in order to make Udemy algorithm happy. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click the bell icon so my friend you never miss any upcoming videos. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.